Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Brilliant. Brilliant. Give us a wave. Yay! Brilliant.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who don't know me, I'm Peter Chadwick, and the only reason I'm speaking now is because I've lived here 35 years and have shopped, newcomer, and have shopped at M&S throughout that time. So, the weather is wonderful. I'm just thinking, during lockdown, we had wonderful, glorious sunny days every day and couldn't go out. Now we can go out and party, so we have an English summer. Events always start with someone pointing you to the fire exit. Well, there is a fire the fire exit. But more importantly, because that's obvious, more importantly, please read the notices on the tree about social distance and try and keep social distance. And if you have a mask and you want to talk to someone closely, please wear it. We will all do our best to wear masks when we come to M&S. That is, I always will. Insofar as we've got on top of this horrible disease, it's because of the weird and strange and extraordinary experience of lockdown, which has been like nothing we've ever experienced. But nearly all of us were confined to our homes. But essential workers went out and worked. And that was so important for us, because how else would we live and eat? So what we want to do today, Marks and Spencer's people, is say thank you. Just to say thank you to our local M&S for the store and the staff for keeping the store open and stocked, mostly, I think, and there may be issues around that. And I hope you didn't have too many fights over lavatory paper or paracetamols or etc., etc. So thank you so much for keeping the shop open, keeping it stocked, and for looking after us with efficiency, with good humour and friendliness. It's been invaluable for us here. Being sheltered, because I'm the wrong side of 70, I haven't been in the last few months. But my partner, where is he? He's got the camera. You may have seen him coming through the shop once or twice. And he... and during lockdown, not only was he shopping for us once a week, but he would take commissions for neighbours. So a bundle of shopping might have been serving 3 different households. And that's interesting because now I know which of my neighbours like a bit of sea bass fillet and German beer on a Saturday night. That's all I want to say, really. Just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. We've got a few things to say, but I'll pass over now to our MP, Neil Coyle.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And thank you, Peter, and to Jenny and Jane and others who've been involved in setting this up, because you've worked to pull this event together and show our support and thanks for the enormous contribution that the M&S team have made to our community during this crisis. Jacqueline and the whole team at M&S deserve a round of applause. Let's do that up front. When the virus hit, let's be honest, this was a divided country with an uncertain future, and to add a global pandemic that we hadn't seen in 100 years, and all the fear and anxiety and stress that brought with it, was worrying, and people were genuinely scared about what it meant for them and their family. But what has shone through from you and the team here in M&S and across this community is the strength of spirit, the sense of duty, and the work you've done to make sure we got through this together. There's been a palpable sense of togetherness and mutuality that I don't think our country has seen in 70 years at least. A sense of spirit that has meant you have continued working, that has brought people out as volunteers in numbers we've never seen before, to support their neighbours, to support those sheltering, to support those in isolation or protecting others at home and lockdown. That has been amazing. We've seen that in Walworth in really strong numbers, in the mutual aid groups, helping neighbours, in the growth of food banks, in extra donations and extra volunteers turn up to food banks, in the shift in organisations like Pembroke House and Burgess Sports, who have been cooking the food that you've been supplying and then delivering it to hundreds of people every week who would not otherwise be able to have had that food. That is an amazing achievement, and something that is a real strength to this community, that when the lockdown began and there were fears about social upheaval and the police were really worried about what the limitations on people's personal liberties and the potential for stores not to have the loo rolls, what that would mean in practice, there was a genuine concern, and we have so far got through most of that together, and that's why we're gathered here today, to recognise that. And I've been asked to say to thank a few people in particular, and I hope I get all of the names right. So Jacqueline has asked me in particular to say thank you to Georgina, Bosco, Jack, Aaron, and who am I missing, Kirk, who have managed and coordinated the teams and taken on extra shifts, extra hours, worked through the night to make sure the shop could open and that the stock was there to supply and serve this community. So thank you to that team for your work. And beyond that, we know that the virus has affected different people in different ways. It has not treated us all equally, and there are some who have been at disproportionate risk. And I understand that Kathy and Rita in the M&S team had personal concerns, but continue to serve, continue to work throughout the crisis, despite those additional fears to their own personal health. That sense of duty, that determination, that dedication to work is a real strength to the individuals. Where are you? Kathy. Brilliant. I hope, sorry to put you on the spot if you're a little shy, but that sense of that sense of dedication is a tribute to you, to your family, and to this whole community. So thank you for continuing. It has been amazing to see. And as Peter said, none of us will forget that there was a time in this country where loo roll wasn't on the shelves, where it was hard to find a tin of tomatoes, where flour and eggs became hard to find, and when the only beer on supermarket shelves was actually Corona. So that's the truth. No personal. But you kept us supplied and you managed. And I think it's really important just to say finally, when many people went into lockdown, you opened up. You literally and figuratively opened up to serve this community. You kept the store going, and that is brilliant. You served alongside the police and emergency services. You served alongside the NHS and care workers, and you served alongside the teachers who, it's often forgotten, were there every day supporting vulnerable children and those of key workers like you. So thank you for everything you've done in this crisis and continue to do. We're not through this yet, so thank you once again. Yeah, you've kept my food bank supplied, you've kept people I've been supporting, and on one occasion I was queuing to get into M&S when somebody came out and we were shopping for the same person, but that's probably best left uninvestigated. But thank you. Thank you.
Now, we were sent greetings by Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, and we hoped the Mayor of Southwark would be here, but she wasn't able to be. She sent us a message, which I'll now ask Jeremy Leach, who is chair of the Walworth Society, who looks after improving this part of London, and he will read what the Mayor has said to you all.
Thank you, Peter. So it's a letter from Councillor Sandra Rule, who's the worshipful Mayor of Southwark. And it's from the Southwark Council head office at 160 Tooley Street, and it's to the staff of Marks and Spencer's at 311 Walworth Road. To the staff of Marks and Spencer's Walworth, on behalf of the local community and council and all those in our borough you have helped serve and aid, I would like to take this opportunity to pass on our deep, heartfelt thanks. The COVID-19 pandemic has been devastating to all our communities. It has been truly heartwarming to hear the ways you have assisted local people, working continuously from March 2020, providing a service and keeping the community fed. We've all been overwhelmed by the community spirit, courage and generosity we've witnessed over the entire lockdown period. Along with the residents of Walworth, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank all the staff for their community spirit during the COVID-19 pandemic. Their help, care, kindness, along with the deep sense of civic mindedness you have all shown to the residents and those most in need, has been wonderful to witness. The way you have all worked tirelessly throughout the pandemic and now, as we begin the recovery period, has been something that you should be and we are deeply proud of. As part of the help you have undoubtedly offered, you have also shown human companionship and communication with those shielding and self-isolating at home. The variety of ways you have all come together is truly inspiring. I would like to take this opportunity to send you my warmest wishes at this time, and thanks that you have been able to reach out to the most vulnerable in our society. Councillor Sandra Rule, thank you.
Now, we have a framed copy of this to present to you, but before I do that, I've got an internal Marks and Spencer M&S memorandum I should read out from the Office of the Chief Executive, Steve Rowe. Dear Walworth Road team, in my 30 years at M&S, I cannot remember a time that has been as challenging as this, but equally one where I have never felt so proud to be part of the M&S family. The passion and enthusiasm from colleagues up and down the land in stores and support roles is humbling to witness, and when we come out the other side of this, we will be even stronger. It is apparent how much your hard work and dedication has meant to your community during these exceptional times. I would like to say a huge thank you for everything you have done for the business and your local community. I mean it when I say that I've never been prouder to be part of the M&S family. And when I hear from our customers telling me how much they appreciate M&S and what you have done for our customers, it makes me feel even prouder. Thank you, each and every one of you. I'm sorry I'm not able to join you, but I hope you enjoy your very well-earned tea party. With my very best wishes, Steve Rowe, Chief Executive. Right. And now, Madam Boss of the shop.
Hello.
May I present you with this?
Thank you very
we've just
much.
heard, and that's for you and all your colleagues. Is the text that Jeremy has just.
Lovely. Okay, I've got a little speech to say as well. Sorry, I'm not used to a group of this size for a long time, to be honest. So just bear with me. And I'm not so good at not writing it down either. So I have to read from the page. Do bear with me. Sorry about this. Okay, afternoon all. Firstly, I would just like to say thank you to Jenny and the guys for organising this event. I think, you know, over the last couple of months, you know, all the work we've put in has been the norm to us, but you know, you guys have shown us with this event today, and obviously you're coming into the store and organising this is actually means that the work that we have done has not gone unnoticed, so thank you. And then to all of the customers and the people that live in the local community, for being patient and kind. It's been absolutely amazing, you know, for the team, and you've made it so easy for us to operate and keep the stuff that you love so much on the shelves, and everything that you need to buy. So thank you very, very much. Team, managers Kirk, Jack, Georgina, section codes Bosco and Aaron, and every single one of you have been amazing throughout, and I can't stand here without saying a personal thank you to every single one of you. Each of you have been determined to ensure that you always strive for a fantastic looking shop, and you know, serving our customers is an actual delight for you, which is amazing. And then the rest of the team, thank you. We truly cannot have done this without you all. Whether you were working to serve and create magic for our customers in store, or whether you was on furlough to support the business and everyone in it when trade was impacted by government guidance in this pandemic. Each and every one of you have supported one another and ultimately have worked extremely hard to serve the customers that are here today and the ones that aren't. You all should be so proud of yourselves and each other for the part you have played to help feed the nation throughout these tough times. So massive well done to everyone. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, folks, we would now like to give Jacqueline and her colleagues a little memento, little thank you. A table is being carried forward, I think. And where is Joan?
Joan is here. Come on, Joan.
Now, Joan is authentically the senior person here. If you don't mind my saying so, Joan. It's slightly ungallant,
no, I'm
I know.
used to it.
So, I'd like to invite Joan to present these little gifts to the staff, but without touching them if possible, because of the rules. You know how it is, the strange times we are in. However, let's do that. Let's start with Michael and Sijal. Sijal, sorry. Yeah. Pascaline and Adama.
Pascalina is not here. Adama is here.
Pascaline's here. Adama?
Yeah, Adama.
Right. Please take one little packet. There we go. Jackie S and Jackie G.
Thank you.
Winifred and Emmanuel. Winifred. What's your name? Angie and Isaias.
Izzy.
Izzy. Angie. Okay. Kathy and David B. Sophie and Sharon. Karen and Connell. Karen, where's Karen? Lovely. Stephen and Gavin. And now, section coordinators. Bosco and Aaron, or Aaron. You're both of them. Right. And section managers, Kirk, Jack and Georgina. And lastly, is there a Jacqueline Delaney here? Thank you so much, everybody. Now, I don't know if you know, but we got, where's our sound man? Right. We put in a request on, Davina put in a request on Classic FM on Friday. Hmm? You heard it, did you? Did you hear it? Oh, great. Oh, great. Well done. Between 12 and 1, you had the radio.
I've got an extra long break.
Okay, it'll come up in just a minute. Howard here, our cameraman, recorded it for us.
6/18/12.
Hello, Anne-Marie. My name is Davina Briggs and my friend is Jenny Fitzgerald-Bond. We would like to hear Shostakovich's Tea for Two. We are doing a community tea party for the staff of Marks & Spencer's in Walworth, where we live. They have worked throughout the pandemic and worked to keep us all fed at that time. So we're doing this event for them, and the Mayor of Southwark is probably coming, and our MP, and we want to make this a special occasion, and we would really like to hear some music from Classic FM for them.
So we'll now play the music, and that's probably time for a glass refill, isn't it?